everyone, welcome to the video series of Smart Grid. So in the past couple of videos we are discussing about what is a grid and how this electric grid has been evolved. So in the previous video we have discussed about the evolution of smart grid, its phase 1 and 2, where phase 1 is the early development phase and phase 2 is the mid 20th century. In phase 3 is the late 20th century, which is the period during 1980s to 1990s, and this is the period where deregulation of electric power industry has been commenced, and because of which independent utility companies and competitive electricity market was created. In 1990s, several type of renewable energy sources like solar, wind, etc. was introduced in order to meet the demand and fulfill the environmental policies, that is zero carbon emission. After that period of 1990s to 2000s was come up with an advancement of digital technology and internet, which significantly affected the operations of electric grid. Because in this period the utility companies started implementing digital control systems in order to manage and operate their electric grids so as to improve its reliability of the supply systems. So this made the grid to struggle because it has its own old infrastructure, but it somehow hesitated to adapt to the new technologies. But during the phase 4, which is the age of the modern grid, where now we are, so this period is considered from 2010 to present. During 2010, the concept of smart grid came into existence. Yes, the smart grid was first coined by Dr. Andrews in 2007 at an IDF conference at Chicago. So during 2010s, the concept of smart grid came into existence, and the digital communication technologies and automation systems are integrated with electric grids. And because of this, the integration of renewable energy sources is further expanded in order to meet the increasing demand of electricity and to create a sustainable electricity production. So with this advancement of digital technology in the electric grid, the focus of grid security is increased at both cyber and physical layers. Also, self-healing and grid resilience was developed during the period of 2010 to 2020. In 2020s, the Internet of Things and artificial intelligence are integrated with the electric grid for further enhancement of the grid and for easy monitoring of the system and data. And in this phase, another major focus in the grid is on the reduced carbon and greenhouse gas emissions to create a sustainable and environmental friendly energy system. And the electric grid that we see today has evolved from its simplest form to today's large interconnected network power systems. This complete evolution has taken place in different phases, and in each phase the grid has undergone through some technology. So as a conclusion, at the outset, I would like to say that the electric grid that we are seeing today has evolved from its very simplest form to a large interconnected network of power supply systems. This complete evolution hasn't taken place within a very short span. It has taken place for several decades, and in each phase of evolution, the electric grid has undergone many technological advancements and improvements as well. And all these transformations were needed. These transformations are demanded because in order to meet the demand of electricity, these transformations are required for the electric grid. And hence, with the same existing electric grid and making suitable changes like adapting to the new technology, make it more smarter and very promising for the upcoming future. So with this, I try to conclude that a basic electric grid with lot of advancement, and at the final stage it has adapted to digital technology. Advancements has taken place because of these digital technology only, and that is why an electric grid has now become a smart grid. So a smart grid is nothing but an electric grid with digital technology, and we will see it elaborate in the upcoming videos. Thank you. Thanks for listening. I hope in this video you have a thorough knowledge about the evolution of smart grid. Thank you. Thanks for listening.